Wow. 6/24/2025. It's currently 7/2/2025, by the way. Anyway, let's clock in. Hello everybody, and welcome back to 5 Minutes at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Yeah, it's been a while, especially for me. But here's the thing, it hasn't been a while for you, because all my videos go all the way up until July 21st. It's currently July 22nd, which means the video that you're watching is probably me after fighting Big Top, or just after that. Me personally, I'm done with the game, and I've been done for a while, but because of my upload schedule, I had to extend all the videos for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I just had to put it off. And I had to put off Secret of the Mimic for a bit after I finished it, to play Tell Me Why, edit those videos, and upload them, because I needed the sum for, I think, this week and next week. Because I'm an idiot. I don't record games back to back. Like, I don't play two games at the same time. I play one game, finish it, I play another game, finish it, and then I upload whatever I've done. But when it comes to story games, I don't have the time, because they're either 14 hours long or 18 hours long, and Tell Me Why, I have no idea how long it is. But we're on the final chapter, so yeah. Almost done. But even still, like, I have to take breaks, and obviously I have other things going on, so I wasn't able to just record everything and upload it, so I had to take a break from Secret of the Mimic after I was done playing it, and go play Tell Me Why, upload a couple of videos, which are coming out these coming Fridays, and then obviously, Secret of the Mimic. After I finished it, I had like 3 hours of gameplay that I managed to edit down to like 2 videos, and now we are on New Game Plus, where we have to do Moon.exe and get the final thing, and we also have to get, I think, one more log, hopefully, if it actually lets me keep all the logs that I got last game. So hopefully it lets me keep the logs, hopefully it lets me keep all my collectibles. I know it lets me keep all my collectibles because I saw Ash start their playthrough, and I have no idea if they kept their logs or not, so we'll see. But we also have achievements to get, which means let's go look at the achievements. Alright, looking at the achievement board here, we have 67% progress, and we have 19 out of 25, which means that 19 out of that 25 is most likely just segments of the game that we've already finished. Now, we're going to subtract 1, because 1 is just getting all of them. So yeah, golden hours, obtain all trophies, we're just going to subtract that, so we are 19 out of 24. Now, there's one hidden trophy that we're not going to look at, but I already did look at, so we're going to look at it anyway. Anyway, we have memorabilia, which is to deposit every collectible into the inventory system, which we were going to get after we get Tiger Rock, because we have 24 out of 25 collectibles. Which is kind of ironic how there's 25 achievements. We have every single segment of the game already, which, by the way, we might have to replay through all of the game, which is unfortunate. Also, yeah, take a shortcut through the basement. Yeah, there was a secret in the basement that I missed because I didn't like the dark. So we're going to have to go do that. And there's also another hidden trophy here, which I will talk about in a second. There's also mail call, which is to collect all the text logs. Now, the only one we missed is the one outside and the one in the secret ending in the rooms we couldn't access, I think. So, yeah, we can get that one after we get the Moon.exe ending, and then we have 3 hidden trophies. Now, one of these hidden trophies is listen to every audio log, which is the ones where you push the button. Now, I missed one, and there's a couple more in the .exe ending, so we're gonna get that as well. Then we have this hidden trophy, which is you have found my presence, you have completed my tasks. Master Adventurer. Now, I don't know what this one is. Unfortunately, I don't know what this means, so we'll have to figure it out. Maybe we'll get it by completing most of the game. And then we have this hidden trophy, which is fix what is broken. Again, don't know what it means. Probably has something to do with the Moon.exe ending, but we'll see. So, let's get into this game, and let's see what things we can do. I'm probably just going to speedrun my way through this, because if there's areas I don't have to go back to, then I'm not going to go back to them. That's simply how it's going to work. So, without any further ado, let's get into New Game Plus. Are you sure this will erase profile data? Don't worry, you managed to keep all the collectibles you found. Time to find out. Okay, well, I'm unfortunately going to have to redo the entire game then. But also, this over here, I missed it. Which I'm very annoyed by because I can't come back out here and get it. Mail call! We do keep our logs! And that was apparently the last one I missed. Alright, lovely. We'll read that when we get inside. Okay, here's the thing, guys. The thing I fucking hate about this game, and it's only a pet peeve, but it does piss me off. Once you enter this facility, you cannot leave. For lore purposes and for realistic purposes. Ah. That's where we get chased by Big Top. That's cool. Anyway. Yeah, so that means if you miss this one at the very beginning, you literally have to do New Game Plus in order to get it again, and that's kind of fucking annoying. But yeah, regardless, I'll see you guys whenever I'm into the building. We have all the mail now, so now we need to get the other stuff. Also, I missed this, apparently. Yeah, there's another truck there. Also, another thing I missed. This is the park that we saw on the tapes, and that's David's ball. So yeah, goddamn. Ooh, game breaking, game breaking. Let's soft lock ourselves. Hell yeah. Okay, so this bush has a bit of collision, but if we can sprint across it in time, you might be able to just barely land here on this little bit of trash. And oh, because we can't ramp ourselves up really well. Okay, yeah, we can't get through there. Oh well, it's fine. Oh yeah, also, I feel like there's another thing that a lot of people seem to have missed, myself included. There's a jump scare right here, where the elephant's, like, peering in at you, and after you complete that, it, like, goes away. Because it only happens as soon as you move around, and in the jump scare thing is barely in your peripheral, a lot of people missed it. And that genuinely surprised me. A lot of people missed this, too. They go on and on about, like, this elephant, like, how, like, fucking weird it looks. But they really just... Every time they come back through here, they just completely forgot it existed. It was only Eddie that went over through here and came back that was like, wait, wasn't there an elefante? Wasn't there an elephant? Like, you noticed a bit late, buddy. Like, I'm not saying other people aren't observant. It's just so fascinating to me to see so many people play through this game and notice little things and simultaneously overthink different things and just wow. Also, yeah, we don't have to get all the mail anymore. So, good thing we went through this game getting all the collectibles. Now we don't have to try as hard to get all the other ones. Because, yeah, look. We don't have to get that one anymore. So, did it just reload the map, but restarted the sequences? Meaning, like, this is closed. Like, yeah, it genuinely looks like it just restarted every sequence. Also, if you just do a circle with your mouse, or in my case, my looky joystick, then yeah, you can just do that one pretty easily. Learn that one by just watching Eddie VR, unironically. Anyway, this is the final present. This is the final present that we need to get. Unfortunately, we don't have access to this yet, so we literally have to wait. Nope.
Hey, you made it.
Either way.
No one doubted you for a second, and those who did are now out.
Moon.exe. Look at that. 24 out of 25. But it did restart us, which is interesting to know. Anyway, if you look at logs, look at that. The last one is, hello, here's your mail for today. Your mailbox is full. Last mail received 5 weeks ago. Foreclosure notice. Please respond immediately. August 3rd. Interesting.
We have a little bit of an idea as to what it might be. Old Murray made some neat stuff over the years, and unfortunately, it seems that
Oh, we can just straight up do this.
may have encountered.
Now we just stare over here. Actually, we can stare like this, and we can get a better view.
Check. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Interesting, it did a relighting.
Power has been restored to this wing of the building. Overhead paging.
There it is, yep.
Come on back to the security office for
A lot of people miss that.
Oh, and try to be careful along the way. We are seeing some strange readings in the area.
Uh-huh, mm-hmm.
You haven't seen anything unusual yet, have you?
Actually...
Great. Head back to the security office and I'll give you more instructions on what exactly we need you to retrieve for us.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, a lot of people miss that. And funny thing, it actually doesn't appear if you're staring directly at the location, which is kind of smart. No. This.
That was quick. So, let's talk about what you're there to find. Obviously, this possibly murderous endoskeleton has encountered some unfortunate glitches, but that doesn't mean the idea isn't sound or valuable. We think that endoskeleton has a lot of
Tiger
potential,
Rock.
and that's why we want you to retrieve Murray's
Tiger
original
Rock.
schematic
Do
for
do
us.
do.
And after you find that schematic for us, we can certainly try to maybe find a way to probably save your life from it. If that's not incentive enough to find the schematic, then I don't know what is. Get that schematic, and with some luck, you can deactivate that endoskeleton and collect it for us as well. I can just smell that $25 gift certificate, can't you? You need to
There it
reach
is.
Murray's executive suite. That's where the schematic most likely is. Your data diver doesn't have executive permission yet, so you can't get anywhere near it. Not a problem. We just need to find stations to upgrade your data diver until you can gain access. They're all over the facility. In fact, there's a station up in the warehouse manager's office. You should head there next. Before you go, take a hand crank for the security fence. Looks like you can get one from the inventory tube system. That's the big machine in the security office. Should be active now.
Yep. And for the achievement. Memorabilia. Look at all that. We have a new crank. And we have a new collectible, which is White Tiger Doll. Interesting. Kind of hope there's a
What
patch
are you waiting for?
for
Keep on trucking.
all the problems.
Over and out.
Alright, let's do Moon.exe, see what that does if we do it right now. 25 out of 25. Stick then. Use walking stick. Use the walking stick to walk up the path. Oh. Let's talk to the baby owl. Woohoo. Lovely. Give honey bottles to the bear. I'd do anything for a bit of honey. It takes it and heads off into the woods. Open cabin door. Open the door and head inside the cabin. That's the symbol. That's the symbol that we saw the Fiona make whenever they opened up the thing. Use pizza maker. Pretty Fazbear's Pizza Maker. A light bulb inside makes the best pizza. Sausage was his favorite. So you can use it, but it doesn't do anything. Feed baby owl. Chirps happily. God, this owl is our friend. What does the owl represent? Them in masks. Is there a Majora's Mask? The animal masks are warped and strangely human-looking. Talk to old woman. My name is Sun. The old woman says, come with me. She then motions you over to the workbench. So the old lady is Sun, and Edwin is the moon. So Tom's parallel for Sun and Moon is correct. So we can't fix any of them. Interesting. Fix rabbit mask. Oh, right. Bonnie. Fix fox mask, can we? Use fox puppet eye. You pull the left eye out of the Foxy puppet and place it in the mask. Foxy rolls the eye. You must fix these 3 masks. They will give you a great reward. Fix bear mask. Can we fix the bear mask? It's missing a bow tie. You'll need to find it. Oh, I know where the bow tie is. I know where the bow tie is. I genuinely forgot to go pick it up. What do I need for the rabbit mask? Use sewing kit on the mask. I'll go pick up the bow tie real quick. Give me a second.
Lonely down here.
Wait, what?
See? It's
What
the same
are
symbol.
you? A computer? Your voice.
Oh. Kinda like... Talk to Sun, I guess? I guess I did talk to Sun. Oh, and she takes you to the workbench. Yeah, okay, there we go. Fix bear mask. Use bow tie on mask. Where would the bow tie even go? Bear thanks you. Talk to old woman again. The old woman gives you a baby owl mask. Interesting. What significance does this have? You take the mask. This is a very special magical mask. The moon will now think you are a baby owl. You are the baby owl. You have your reward and your sacrifice. The cave awaits you now. And your sacrifice. What? What? Aww. Ask about baby owl. Going smiles. The baby owl flew away. Oh, that's fucked up. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's fucked. That's so fucked. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Examine the square record. Fredbear's Singing Show. Our favorite restaurant. Put on baby owl mask. You send it from the dark, scary cave with a campfire out front. Nope, we have it. Oh, well, no, it's cooking the pot. Enter cave. The moon takes one look at your owl mask and begins to cry. You enter the cave. The cave entrance is a passage leading to the east. Look at the owl statue. Does it save my progress? The statue of the baby owl, you will bring him back no matter the cost. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. If I had a nickel for every single, like, franchise tried to bring back a dead kid using robotic technology, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it is weird that it happened twice. And for those that don't know, and there's Five Nights at Freddy's where there's talk about robot children and bringing back children as robots. There's talk of it. Is there any evidence? No, surprisingly not. But we have the Mimic now, so it ended badly. But unironically, there is another franchise that did this exact same thing, but did it successfully. Astro Boy. Unironically, that is the truth. Astro Boy did it better. Probably because their technology was more advanced, but yeah. God, I do have 2 nickels, don't I? Because I don't think there's another franchise that tried to do that. I mean, does Tomorrowland count? I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I have no idea. Does the Electric State also count? I haven't seen the movie, but there's a kid in a robot, so does that count? So then I have 4 nickels. God. Okay, never mind. That's a rabbit hole in its own. Tom, no, wait, not Tom. Lee, that's on you now. Because those are shows and movies. So, that's Lee's job. Not Tom's. Enter passage. Let me guess, under the Pizzaplex? Or I guess where the Pizzaplex would be. The ancient ruins, the west passage heads towards the cave entrance, and the south passage leads deeper. Examine vacuum pet. Vacuum pet, his greatest success and his greatest failure. Examine ruins. This used to be a grand underground city, now it's nothing but dust and silence. Interesting. Touch small rocks. Why not? Touch the small rocks, they begin to cry softly. You back away. What? Head deeper into cave, I guess. Huh. Examine ruins, examine statues. Examine workbench. Hammer time. Do we take it? We can take it. We take the toy hammer. Examine statues, and then we'll examine the ruins again. Dozens of statues lay in pieces. You can make out pieces of an elephant, a dog, and a clown. There's nothing else here. This used to be a workshop filled with amazing machines. Now they sleep never to be awakened. Don't know about that one, mate. Go back to ruins. Can we do anything with the hammer back here? Nope. Can we go back to the entrance and do anything with the hammer out there? Because it said it was nailed to the tree. Can we get rid of the nail? Really? We have a hammer and we can't undo the nail? That's the whole point of, like, the other end of the hammer. To be fair, it is a toy hammer, but still. Logic doesn't apply here. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. Logic never existed. Logic took a leap off a cliff whenever this game started introducing all this fucking random bullshit just to keep the game interesting. Phasgu, Remnant, like, sorry, we're off the deep end. Logic no longer applies. What in the fuck? Examine broken statue. The statue has two brightly colored legs and a torso. And? But no arms or head. So we have to find that, I'm assuming. Let's enter the east. You come across a crystal clear pool in the center of the cave. Looking cave pool. There's something at the bottom of the pool, but you can't reach it. Okay. Back to cave hub. Let's take the west. We can head deeper into the cave, but it's almost pure darkness. Yeah, we have the night light up, so we can go further. Ooh, examine a waterfall. A strange tall waterfall coming out of the stone cistern. There's an area behind it. Walk through the waterfall. What's behind the waterfall? Walk through the waterfall. Examine treasure chest. Do we need a crank? It's hard to believe we're still at the beginning of the game, huh? Oh. Turn the lock left. You dial it to the left. Turn the lock right. Turn the dial right. Turn it right again. And left. There's a soft click and the chest opens. There is no rhyme or reason that worked, by the way. Here's the thing that went through my brain. If you turn it left, then you turn it right twice, and then left again, that's basically just... I don't know why, but in my brain, that was like, if this doesn't work, then we need to go look for something, because we're not meant to brute force it. However, if it was that simple, I'm surprised. I'm surprised I did that. I don't know how the hell we were supposed to find that out. Walked back to the ship. All right, let's examine the pirate ship before we head back. There's a golden fishing net draped over the side of the ship. Ooh, gimme. Give me the fishing net. How did it get here? How did the ship get into the bottle? Who the fuck knows? They probably built it in here and just left it there. Back to the cave hub. There's no reason to be over there anymore. And before we head north, let's head to the east. You should use the fishing net on the pool. Huh? You use the fishing net to pull up the head of the stone statue. It's a strange head that looks like the moon. Take the statue head. Back to Cave Hub. And now let's head north. Because we've been everywhere else at this point. Huh? What? Open small door. Look at small crystals. These crystals are misshapen. They look like pieces made from other crystals. Interesting. Look at large blue crystals. A large blue crystal in the center of the room. It looks like there's something inside. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Open small door. Let me guess, it's locked until we go fix the statue. You duck inside a strange tiny door in the far wall. You duck inside a strange tiny door in the far wall. Fascinating. So that's how we were supposed to figure out the code. We were supposed to go in here. The wall carving has 4 arrows. Left, right, right, left. Kind of surprised I guessed it, but big brain over here. You smash the large crystal and it breaks apart inside the left arm of the statue. Yippee! Oh, take statue left arm. There seems to be a cave opening back there. Why not go that way? Or not yet. Back to Cave Hub. Let's fix the statue. Fix the statue. Place moon head on statue. Ka-chunk. Nope, just appears. Right arm. Left arm. Interesting. So, sun and moon are meant to represent David's parents, but David is represented as a baby owl. The moon statue sings and is reborn. It glows and glows until you know nothing but white. What the fuck? You wake up in a darkened room with red lighting. You're surrounded by strange animatronics. Take the ticket book. You take the ticket book from the hand of the animatronic. Nice. Talk to the helper. You rebuilt yourself, but now you are split in two. Moon and sun. Destruction and life. You rebuilt yourself. Does that mean in the attempt of Edwin trying to rebuild his son, he rebuilt himself but was split into both his wife and himself? Like, interesting. What does it all mean? Anyway, I know where this is. Examine animatronics. Watch you with glowing orange eyes. The Mimic! It's the Mimic! Open security door. It's Jackie! Jackie's showroom. How did we get here so quickly? Jackie sits in her box surrounded by toy soldiers and presents. Attack Jackie, enter vent. Examine toy soldiers, examine crate. Examine the crate. There's a crate of rainy day boots in the corner. What? Trap Jackie in the rainy day boot? Build up the rainy day boot and Jackie is sucked inside and disappear forevermore. What? What? Sure. Open birthday present. David. His third birthday present. Inside are a set of children's blocks that spelled David. Yeah. Examine toy soldiers. The toy soldiers stare at you. They know what you've done. Enter vent. Is that boot like a reference to something? With Jackie gone, you crawl into the vent and exit the room. Tickets, please. Big Top looms in front of the pizza wheel. Mannequins stand in silence around him. Give ticket book to Big Top. Big Top takes ticket. This is the one. This is where the sun left, leaving them something. Big Top then shuts down silent forevermore. There's a lot of forevermore, which is Edgar Allan Poe thing, isn't it? Weird parallel to bring, but look, literature is a thing. I had to learn it, so of course I'm gonna know Edgar Allan Poe. Anyway, oh, we can talk to the mannequins now. Are we in Wonderland? Is this Wonderland? Open birthday present. MCM David. His second birthday present. A child's ball. He used to play with this all the time. So we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Interesting. Talk to mannequins. Big Top is gone. We're free. Thank you. Jesus, that's weirdly morbid. That's weirdly morbid. Only weirdly, because the mannequins do kind of talk in the game. Spin prize wheel. Spin the prize wheel, and the rainbow doors open. Where? Examine Big Top. Big Top is deactivated, but with a smile on his face, he has found peace. Huh. Also, The Amazing Digital Circus released a new episode, and it's untitled. And at the end, when they're playing softball, the main cast is actually called the Big Tops. And we have an animatronic here called Big Top. So I looked it up, and apparently Big Top refers to, like, the main, like, tent of a circus. Which means Big Top is the main attraction. It was the main attraction of this place, because it's the Big Top showroom. However, there is a slang term that Google has provided me that says maximum security prison. And now these mannequins are talking about being set free. So in the context, this could be a prison. And going back to the Amazing Digital Circus, technically Gooseworks has said that they were all, like, sent there, and Jax definitely belongs there. So maybe the Amazing Digital Circus people are all prisoners. Well, they are, metaphorically, so. Interesting little parallel, by the way, that I found. Very interesting. Enter the rainbow doors. It just felt like a weird coincidence to have Big Top here, and then Big Top in the Amazing Digital Circus. Hey, Dolly. Oh, actually, these are all animatronics that we meet in order. Because, yeah, we meet... Well, obviously we meet the Mimic everywhere. But, like, first we run into Jackie, then we run into Big Top, then we run into Dolly. And then the next animatronic we meet is, I think, just straight up the Mimic, because we're done at that point. No, then it's Chica. Then it's Chica. I forgot, it is Chica. And then after that, it's Tiger Rock. And then after that, we're basically done. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Welcome to the doll hospital. An exit elevator leads out, but Nurse Dolly stands in your way. We can talk to Nurse Dolly, which is interesting. What does that do? My dollies are all broken, she cries. I cannot fix them, so I will fix you. Jesus Christ. The moon grabs you from Dolly's clutches. You're not allowed here, he screams, and he pushes you out of the world. Fell out of the world. Minecraft reference. Oh my god, we're back here? Okay, what does the helper do? You rebuilt yourself, but now you are split in two. Moon and sun, destruction and life. Do we have to do everything again? Please tell me we don't. Open security door. Doctor's kit. You find the junior doctor's kit on the table in the corner. That's not a table or a corner. Fix broken duck. You fix the broken duck, it quacks happily and flies off. Wow, we are really, like, in these areas, which is interesting. Fix broken elephant. It thanks you and runs off. Talk to Nurse Dolly. You fixed my dollies, the nurse says. My work is done. And she then leaves the doll hospital happy forevermore. What is with the Edgar Allan Poe? The Crow, maybe? The Crow about the loss of someone? Tom, get on this. Tom, wake up. You gotta research Edgar Allan Poe for the secrets of the Mimic. Oh my god. The doll hospital is dark and silent now. The dolls are fixed and happy. Pick up birthday cake. I swear to god if this fucking kills me. You find a birthday cake, it opens its eyes and smiles at you with a big grin. Use elevator. And here's Chica. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. Let's talk to Chica. We never talked to Big Top. Or to Jackie. Bark! Chica says. She eyes the empty birthday plates. Okay. Give birthday cake to Chica. Bark! Chica says as she takes the birthday cake. Tears come to her eyes. She hugs the cake to her, and they both laugh happily. They leave, loved forevermore. This is definitely like a parallel to one of Edgar Allan Poe's poems. I'm thinking of The Crow, but I'm gonna need to go verify. Give me a second. Also, I'm apparently an idiot, so it's called The Raven. And also, it doesn't say forevermore, it says nevermore. And it also says nothing more. Evermore. Poem with forever more. Yeah, the Raven is one of the first things that pops up when it comes to poem with forevermore on Google. There's also Sue Forevermore from Emily Dickinson. Open the birthday present. His first birthday present. The white tiger doll. His favorite. Yep. Pop balloons. Why not? You pop. It pops with a loud bang. Nothing happens. Taste the birthday cake. Strawberry and chocolate. Is that significant? I'm upstairs. You head up the stairs. You enter a child's bedroom. 3 different toy boxes sit in the center. And a storybook is open on the bed. Let me guess. I need to... Oh. Open, close your door. The closet would open. Read storybook. He bounced the moon, spelled his name, in the stars, and ran through the snow with the silent hunter. So moon, stars, and snow. Open moon box. I'm a fucking idiot is what I am. It was right there, too. It was right fucking there. At least the tiger's in the right spot, though. Alright, but we're basically almost done here. So this is literally the last thing we need to do with Moon.exe. Here we go. Done. You place the toys in the correct boxes and the closet door opens. David's room. This is David's room. Walk to the closet. The 4th closet. Oh god. If this comes out to be the 4th closet, it's literally going to be the worst thing this game has ever done. There is a strange machine in the closet. Use upgrade machine. Oh, interesting. Okay, that works. Did it. First try. Success. Upgrade complete. Talk to Sun. The sun appears. She comes in from the sky and smiles. You have found my presence. You have completed my tasks. Achievement get. We did Moon.exe. Now you will get your reward. Use this to bring him back. It's all in your hands now. Take glitch permission. The glitch permission is yours. Use it wisely. Whoa. Whoa. Master Adventurer. We did it. We have the glitch permission. But we still need to get executive permission, and we still need everything, and then we just need to get back to the main area. Basically. Okay. That was Moon.exe, which means the only thing I need to do now is basically do the entire game. Basically. So yeah. All I need to do now is we need to do the entire game. Which means we need to go down into the basement, so that way I can get the audio log achievement. And then we need to make our way all the way back with executive permission and finish the game. So I'll see you guys there, because I don't think there's going to be much else of anything that I need to do, because I already know how to do everything, and I don't much care for revisiting old memories. Also, Horoscoped, I figured out your name. You need to explain something. You need to explain something to me. So you said that the door to the left doesn't go anywhere, but you never explained where this vent goes. And I don't think this vent has ever been explained. Because I've been through this entire game, and that vent has never been explained. Gotta stay to appreciate the animation. You want to see something cool, guys? If you stare right there, zoom in, and flip it, it says preview. Thanks, Horoscope, for letting me know that. I missed that on my first playthrough. Also, yeah, it turns out that this is like the beginning room that we're supposedly above. Yeah, because there's the security office right there. That is the security office. Which begs the question, how did we get in there after we were, like, supposedly done? Also, yeah, we can turn around, by the way, which is kind of surprising. We can just turn around and just avoid the jump scare entirely. Which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was like a cutscene, but no. Robotic noises. And we're back here. Okay, well that's fucking up with the audio in this segment. That's interesting. Looks like dispatch has priority. He did say over and out, though. Cannot spawn in at this very moment. I was right. The Mimic cannot spawn in until you enter this room. Truly a fascinating discovery, I have to say. Alright, since there's 22 audio logs in the entire game, I'm gonna have to go do each and every single one of them again, just to make sure. Just to make sure. Alright, guys. So that means I already did that one, but I'm gonna listen to it in its entirety, just to make sure. And then there's also one in the dark rooms down below, so... I'll see you guys basically at every audio log.
Excuse me. Edwin, never forget. They're behind it. Don't trust them. Never tell them. They want to destroy you. Dad was right.
In case of power emergency, please grab the nearest Starbright and head to a marked exit. Interesting. Anyway, see that? It says start nightlight show. And it says error, structural damage 65%. Warning, do not activate show until moon is repaired. But down in basement 1, there's a moon that we technically do repair. Due to power bullshit. How you gonna get me, bitch? Whatever. So, since moon is technically all the way down there, right? That means that if we repair moon down there and make our way back up here, we might be able to activate something over here. Secret or otherwise. Also, I realistically only came for the fucking log, so I'm out of here.
Ed, I hope this message reaches you.
Oh yeah, also, I missed this as much as everybody, but yeah, look. That's cool. Nothing over there, though. That's a cool little jump scare that a lot of people missed, because it was in a weirdly placed location. I also, check this out. As soon as we walk through here... They had to put an animation because people were going to start doing that. Hate it. What the heck? There's another one of him up there. That's cool. I don't think we would have ever seen that if we weren't looking straight up expecting him. That's cool. There's like an old model of him still up there because they didn't deload it. Something tells me that even if we did the parachute.exe and we came, like we somehow escaped out that door, like we come in here, this model would still be here because I don't think the game designers intended for you to leave as soon as parachute.exe started.
Get lazy on the job now. We need you to stay focused.
Starting to wonder if I can just go straight in there without any issues, but I think I have to continue the story.
Another upgrade.
Wait.
These games are amazing.
This game did not intend for me to do that, did it? It gives you so much time to just run and make your way here. I genuinely thought that this place would have been closed off, but no, you can just make your way in here. Damn. I don't think the game developers intended for that.
Notice to all workers. David, I want to introduce you to someone. This is M1.
Why does it look like that?
Look like what?
It's scary.
Oh, it's an endoskeleton. It won't overlook like this. It'll wear fun costumes.
Oh yeah, also look at this.
Like what?
It tells you where each body part
Anything you
is.
want. It can fit into any... Oh, why did you go?
Then, boy, have we
Hey,
got
Tiger
some
Rock.
news for you. Welcome to the MCM television studio of the future. Here, there's no need for a cast or crew.
The fact that he was still here was actually shocking to me.
Software keeps your show on track and
Yeah, and he's having a crack at it.
broadcast time slot.
Yeah, also, this probably shows how old I am, but also shows how old a lot of other creators are. Almost every creator I've seen play this game, including Eddie VR and I think Markiplier, they all made a Terminator 2 reference, which shows either how old I am or how old they are. But I'm not gonna lie, it kind of does show how old I am. But I'm gonna be honest, I am not a Terminator I'm not a Terminator fan. The first Terminator movie that I watched was Terminator, I don't remember, but it was basically the one where the guy had to be sent back in time and then got with this girl who was sent back in time again. Like, at this point, like, Terminator's just lost all meaning to me. Does this make sense? Not really. Are we gonna roll? Like, how is it that the bar melts as soon as Dolly touches it, right? Look at that. But the floor doesn't. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Because all of this that I'm walking on is thin-ass metal. This conveyor belt, thin-ass metal. If it's metal at all. Like, come on now. Warped. She fucking warps there. And it bugged her out. Love that. Love to see that. Yep, Ken just spawns in. Yeah, it's literally him being, like, ripping himself out of the suit. I thought he was saving us, now he's just ripping himself out to save himself. Ah, that's the room. Interesting. So that room over there is Dolly's thing. Interesting. What's stopping us from breaking most of these windows and just skipping 80% of the shit that we have to do? Okay, this time we go to the warehouse. That's creepy. The dog staring at you over the thing, that's fucking creepy. Just enough time, just enough time, just enough time, bitch.
Attention traders, add
Number 10.
project update.
Just kind of annoying. Also, another thing I did notice about people playing this game is they never looked at the camera, except for Markiplier. They never really look at the camera and go, "Oh, that's Chica. Chica right there." They never noticed that. And they never actually went back to verify, which is hilarious. So that means when they do this, they don't notice that Chica's gone. Hi, Chica. This makes 11.
Attention
Or
all
12, I guess.
personnel. The power surges have become more frequent. Please use extreme caution when venturing down into the tunnels. Stop.
This makes 13.
Stop.
Down here. Here it is. What the fuck? What the fuck? It spawned right on top of me. I was right there. Because I can't go there without the fucking Star Child, so I really just have to fucking wait for all this shit to do its thing. I'm just gonna go for it. Holy shit, fucking made it. Fucking Christ on a stick. Also, can we talk about the animatronics with 2 toes? Tom, can we talk about the animatronics with 2 fucking toes? This better give me the achievement. I've gotten every single other audio log apart from the ones in the secret ending.
Recording. Test.
Jesus
test.
Christ, we got it.
Levels are good. This is where I heard it.
Here's the problem though, if I die, I have to come back here and do it again because I won't fucking save, and that's gonna be the most annoying part of this process. Here. Yes! Fucking saved it. Now we just have to get through here. Oh, fuck off. B-I-T-C-H. Get me out of there. Oh my fucking god. Holy fucking shit. I did it. This makes 15.
What the hell was that?
There we go. This is fixed. It's saved. Now we just have to get back to power the elevator. Because remember, it did say that it was disabled. I'm pretty sure I have to do this. Alright, let's see. Was all of that worth it? Oh, Opila bird. I don't actually know what that mascot is called, so I'm just going to call it Opila. I just did all that for nothing. Here's the thing. It says start nightlight show. You press it, error, structural damage 65%. Warning, do not activate showroom until moon is repaired. I thought going down there, doing the flood controls, right? I thought doing that would, quote-unquote, fix moon. It didn't. There's an audio in here, I almost missed it.
Are they insane?
This would be 17.
Test.
And this makes 18.
Edwin.
Alright, what's in here? Huh. Oh. A tape of some sort. Hmm. Alright. 19.
Edwin.
Oh my god, there's another one? Where do I put them? Surprise! I don't know where the fuck I want it. I can put these. here's another one.
Edwin, you can't put it off any longer. You need to try again. Build another.
That it? Okay, I can't take that one out. So far we found 3. There's one here, and then there's one elsewhere. You there! There's no place to go. Where do I put these? Here we go. There's 6 total. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Oh my god, and I can put them in here and just... Okay. Got it. And here should be the final one, because I've already gotten the 20th upstairs.
For the last time, no, it wouldn't be him. Oh, who am I kidding? You're not really you.
Thank God, we got it.
Edwin.
So now we
calm
just have to go
down
pick up
and
the
give it some
pieces.
thought. Try again. Make another, and we can all be together.
All this time wasted? I should have been having fun with him, playing games and teaching him how to make things. But I didn't. You. I let a machine raise my kid. You're not real. What was I thinking?
You do not mean that. It is me. I'm Fiona.
Stop talking like her. You're not her. I never want to hear or even think about you ever again. Ever!
Hmm. Bedtime story? Bedtime story. Interesting. Okay. Ah, yes, the essentials. Toilet paper, bunch of towels, and a tape. Achievement for listening all the tapes. So maybe this is the other ending where we just do this instead of just going upstairs. Shit. Fuck off. Alright, so we did that. The only achievement we have left is, I guess, pick up the pieces and put it together or something like that. Two. I know where 1 is. The fact that I'm missing 2 is kind of unreal to me. Missing 1. But where's that last one? Is it in here somewhere? And I missed it? I mean, honestly, it's entirely possible. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, found it, got it, did it. Now what? Did it. And do they all say bedtime story? They do indeed. Also, I just realized this room doesn't have any windows. But we find a room with a singular window, it has to be David's room. Because, well, does it have to be David's room? Because in Moon.exe we did start in a room, but it wasn't David's room. Okay. 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 This is 100% David's room. And this, okay, is where the fucking thing was. The bear, the bunny, the chicken, the fox, the gator, and the dog. This is the origin of Five Nights at Freddy's. Is there like a specific order I need to do this in, or? Well, that looks like a bear. Okay, well. Oh. Oh my god, that's... Okay, Steel Wool, every bad thing I've ever said, I take most of it back. Now I want... Thank you for putting this in here. Because now we pick up Tiger Rock, and we put it... here?
Welcome to bedtime. Would you like a story to help you sleep?
Hold on. Someone
You were not there before.
David? Where's David? Come out, wherever you are. There you are.
Do you remember how our story begins? Once upon a time.
Did it seriously just shrink?
That's right. A wily fox buckled swashes in his pirate ship. Isn't that nice? So, what happens next?
Sun and moon. Okay, I guess that wasn't right. So there is an order to it. And the fox is apparently first. Ah! Oh, thank God, it starts right there. So it's the fox, the dog, the gator, and the bear. Yeah, he just spawns in.
Would you like a story to help you sleep?
Hold on. Someone's missing. David? Where's David? Come out, wherever you are. There
I feel like this is some bullshit. The mimic should not be able to do that.
Once upon a time.
Fox.
That's right. A wily fox buckled swashes in his pirate ship. Isn't that nice? So what happens next?
God.
That's right. A pesky little puppy yapped and
Okay,
played
now it's
fetch.
Gator.
They had so much fun. You remember what happens next? That's right. An angry alligator came by and promised not to eat anyone. But then he ate one of them. Oh no! What did they do?
Bear. Bear.
That's right. The bear saw everyone arguing. The group yelled and gnashed their teeth, and it scared the bear, and he ran away.
This shocked all the friends, and they realized that anger didn't solve anything. They all started a band and lived happily ever after. The end.
Story time. And that should platinum. That should platinum also.
The
Golden
moral of the
hours.
story
Your fucking
is
boy.
That friendship is the real treasure. Now it's time for bed.
Alright, see ya, Astro Boy.
Your parents love you. Sleep tight.
And we shut it down. Well, Bear's the only option now. Oh, no, we're done. That is absurdly loud, by the way. Okay, I lowered the volume for you guys. It's still loud as shit for me. But that's it. That's Secret of the Mimic. That's everything we could have possibly done. I just platinumed this entire game. Holy shit. 4 hours and 42 minutes. Almost 5 hours. Which is probably like, I don't know, 30, 50 minutes for you guys. Just to give you a little bit of perspective. Jesus Christ, man. That's the game. We did it. We shut down the Mimic program. Obviously, that one's not canon. I feel like the canon one would be where Murray's costume manor burns down. Rather than the other one. The first one, where we just leave. I mean, honestly, either of them could be canon, because both of them let the Mimic out. But I think the second one makes more sense. I'll see you guys at the end, so that way I can fully discuss without this loud-ass fucking credits. That I can't skip, by the way. Alright, credits are done. Jesus fucking Christ. Still loud as hell. Post-credit scene? Nope, back at the beginning. New Game Plus. Let me guess, New Game Plus? We do get another option of New Game Plus. Interesting. Maybe possible DLC in the future. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, that's the game. I fucking did it. I platinumed the game. Ugh, good Jesus Christ. I platinumed the game before Dilly, so get on it, dude. Platinuming the game requires you playing through the game all the time, but hey, if you want to avoid having to do that secret in the dark, do it the first time. Don't do it the second time, because it gets fucking annoying. Regardless, theory crafting time. So, Fiona and Edwin are a Sun and Moon parallel, at least in Moon.exe. However, when David was switching between Mimic 01, I'm guessing, and David Mimic 2, whatever the fuck, like, tall Mimic and short Mimic, right? When they were switching, one had blue eyes and the other had orange-red. So, does that mean that tall Mimic was was sun and the bottom is moon? Because it did say, because while we were doing Moon.exe, it did say you have been split in two, sun and moon, destruction and creation, or something, and destruction and life, or something like that. And then there was all the Forevermore stuff, which is definitely an Edgar Allan Poe the Raven sort of thing. There's a connection there. And then there's also, like, Moon.exe with all the items, all the little things that tell you about David's life that probably shape who David is. So that way we can connect them to a character that we've either met before or a character that may or may not be a parallel. And then there's Sun and Moon and Eclipse in Security Breach, which, how are we supposed to draw a conclusion to that, right? Obviously, the Mimic is down in the basement in Security Breach, which means it was captured via the first ending or the second ending, where the Mimic crashes our car, or the Mimic captures us and brings us back into the costume manor. Either way, it escaped. Now, the thing is, and the thing that's really confusing me about this game, what does the Mimic need from us? Right? Here's the thing. We, the player, Arnold, are tasked to enter the warehouse, get all these security upgrades, make our way to Executive, and then one of two things happen. Well, I guess one of three, technically. We either give the data diver with executive access to Fiona and or Mimic 1, right? F10N4, right? The thing in the basement. Or the Mimic takes it from us. It doesn't kill us, it takes it from us, which means it needs it. And the way it picked it up and put it back and looked at it and then put it back to its chest, kind of holding it with so much care, like it needs this, it makes me think that it really needs that executive access, or at least the Mimic blueprints, for some unknown reason, right? Like, lore-wise, we don't know that yet. Or we use it to shut down the Mimic. Right? That's probably why it needs the executive access and the Mimic blueprints. That's probably why we needed it. But in order to shut down the Mimic, we needed the glitched permissions, which is why we needed to do moon.exe. So my question is, why didn't the Mimic just destroy the computer with the Mimic files? Like, why did it specifically need to bring us to take away the data diver? Because, like, we're going through all of Costume Manor, finding our dead colleagues all over the place, stuffed in suits. Which, side note, in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2, and possibly 3, who the fuck knows, there are phone call messages that talk about how the animatronics think that we, the Night Guard, are a endoskeleton without its costume on, which is why it stuffs us in suits. Did that originate from the Mimic as well? That's crazy, if it did. Otherwise, there's also the case of, continuing from previous point, the Mimic. Why does he need the player? Because, like, all these other people that are entering the MCM, the Costume Manor, before us, because there was definitely a team before us, they would have most likely had data divers too. So why didn't the Mimic just take the data diver and upgrade all the stations on its own to get to his own, like, blueprint? Like, it didn't need us. Every single time we've been in this Costume Manor, it's always been in the room ahead of us. Whether we needed an upgrade station to get to that room or not, it's always all over this fucking Costume Manor. So it obviously doesn't need the upgrades or the security clearance to get into these areas. It just does. So why does he need the player to get it for it? Why does he need the player to go get the things for it? It doesn't make sense. Not in my opinion, it doesn't make sense. So why indeed does it need to do that? And more importantly, the Mimic. How many of them are there? Because there's obviously the one taking control of everything in the Pizzaplex, in the Costume Manor. And then, for some reason, everything comes to life and chases us out the door. Am I to assume all of those are Mimic endos as well? Or is it like a Mimic virus where they just corrupted any sentient technology that's able to move around? Like, is it the Mimic virus or is it the Mimic? Like, what's going on there? And then there's the Mimic that's chasing us throughout the house that has all the stuff over it. And then for it to suddenly appear in the closet, and then for it to suddenly appear behind us in the surveillance room, and then start chasing us. Like, you're really gonna tell me that there's one Mimic doing all of this? Like, seriously. And then there's, like, the Unreal aspect. Like, how did it take control of Big Top and have it, like, kaiju its way over to buildings? Like, destroying the manor, trying to get to us. Only for it to fall, become destroyed, only for it to later be chasing us in Murray's house. And then fucking... And then have it, like, appear behind us in the security office in Murray's house. Have it chase us, drop down that elevator shaft like fucking Superman, and then chase us, make its way through boulders and collapsing rubble, only for it to survive another car crash and walk away like nothing happened. Keep in mind, it's also been burned. It's also been wrecked, probably run over a couple of times too. How is this thing still alive after, like, every Five Nights at Freddy's game? How is it alive in Security Breach? Still in basically its prime? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So I guess, like, the Mimic is probably, like, in that center module where we stick our data diver in. That's probably where the Mimic program is. But then there's also the case of, like, why? Like, there's like so many questions that this game presents itself. Like, did Murray actually create all of Five Nights at Freddy's from the very beginning. Like, did he create Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Monty, fucking Roxy? He made all of Fazbear Entertainment from the ground up. He made all of those animatronics. Now, Ned Bear and the Mediocre Melodies are 100%, not even 100%, because the hippo, the fucking hippo, the hippo's in there. And Mr. Hippo is part of the Mediocre Melodies, which are supposedly and confirmed to be a Henry Emily design. So some of the Mediocre Melodies, at the very least, are Henry's designs. Which means that Henry probably did work for Murray at some point. Afton was Fazbear Entertainment during the very beginning, stole Henry, destroyed Murray, and took all of his shit and said, hey, Henry, you want to work with me instead of making Ned Bears? And then they made the animatronics of FNAF 1 and 2, probably. And then after, like, the MCI, from there it becomes more of a tangible story. But Fall Fest was hinted at to be this very important thing. But in this game, it's basically just, oh, that's where Fiona died, don't worry about it. There was a fire, don't worry about it. The Mimic was probably there, and that's where it was burned the first time. Don't worry about it. The Mimic was beat up, and then from there we continue the story. Like, Fall Fest was basically this big thing, like, oh, we're hinting at Fall Fest. Oh, it's an important thing. Something happened during the Fall Fest. When all that happened was Fiona died, and that kick-started this entire thing. Was it important? Sure, we'll put it as important in the timeline. But was it important enough to tease at? Instead of Murray's costume manner? Maybe not. Maybe not. Because here's the thing. We have games that take place in Five Nights at Freddy's locations. But we're never there while things are going on. We're never like a customer, like going to see Freddy perform. We're never there as like the new person on the block, like, hey, what's Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh, this is what it is. Oh, it's horrible. No, we're the guy that goes in after shit's happened and we learn what happened through our experiences. Which genuinely doesn't seem like we get a lot of information. Basically, we're stuck getting information after the fact, and we've never gotten a game where we're there while shit is happening. Except for Security Breach, because I think Security Breach is that one game that kind of takes away that aspect of the game, because technically we are there while everything is happening. We're the cause. And the only other human being we see is motherfucking Vanessa. Anyway, that was my take on Secret of the Mimic. Who the fuck knows if there's anything else to piece out of this? Tom, that's on you. Lee, it's up to you to make a theory on Robot Kids and media and how that started. Because that's a theory that I'd watch, Lee. Like, Jesus. Like, why is there Astro Boy? Why is there the Electric State with the robot, with the kid and the robot? Why is there the Mimic who is a kid and a Mimic that becomes mimicked and is the Mimic, right? Jesus Christ, I'm on a Mimic high. And then there's like one more that I mentioned where there's a robot kid. Like, why is there so many robot kids? Oh, Tomorrowland, right? Because there's a kid that's a robot for some reason that I can't think of. And there's probably like way more that I'm not thinking of. Whatever. There's also a Amazing Digital Circus theory that I kind of have that I'm not going to go into too much detail right now. I might turn into a short or a mini video. But like, yeah, like what is with all the things going on in this game? Like, it gives us so many things, and then it gives us so many more questions. And I have no idea how to answer them. I haven't read the books. I only have 3 graphic novels, and it's the Silver Eyes trilogy. I'm not getting into the shit show that's the Tales of the Pizzaplex books, alright? Plus, there's the movie to think about. Plus, there's the main 6 games to think about. Like, come on. There's so much about this game that creates questions, creates clarity, and creates mystery. And unfortunately, there's no balance. There's just mystery, questions, and a sprinkle of solutions for the questions we've had. But regardless, that's this game platinum. There's nothing else to do unless the DLC comes out. So that's my final episode on Secret of the Mimic, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if this happens to be the first video that I see by me, please do consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell to keep up with all my weekly shenanigans. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video, whenever that'll be. I'm recording this currently at 7/2/2025, which is April 2nd, 2025. And at this very moment, the video that's been uploaded so far on my channel on April 2nd, if I remember correctly, the video that uploads April 2nd is Secrets of Moon.exe. Unironically, that is what we did. So yeah, I'm recording this the same day Secrets of Moon.exe, that episode, is being uploaded. Which means this video is probably coming out April 23rd. Wow, that's way into the future. That is actually way into the future, guys. So yeah, I have a 5-hour video to edit. I will see you guys then. I do have another episode coming out of The Amazing Digital Circus that will probably come out after this video. Not in the past, before this video. After. Because I need to make it, I need to edit it, and I need to do all that, and I probably need to script it as well. And now, I'm going to get back to playing Tell Me Why, and possibly putting another game on Mondays, which, fun fact, is not going to be Minecraft. I played a little bit of it. I might put up some footage whenever I get into that video, but we all have to see next Monday. So, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this series, for those that did. And thank you guys for, honestly, being on the channel. Like, I know I get 1 subscriber every fucking year or something like that, but honestly, every time that subscriber count goes up or I get a comment, like, peak cinema, guys. Honestly. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video, whenever that'll be, next Monday. Actually, no, wait, it'll be this Friday, because if I haven't finished Tell Me Why, then this Friday will probably be Tell Me Why. If not, then I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, see you guys then. Have a safe, fantastic rest of your day. It is 2 o'clock and it's hot as hell in the office, so I'm gonna go hydrate. You should too. Alright. Bye.